Manchester City have just lost 3-1 to Real Madrid in the Bernabeu. The game was over at half-time. We was always up against it when we lost at the Etihad. But the game was over at half-time. I don't know what Diaz was doing for the first goal. And I don't know what Guardiola was doing for the second. The only player I thought did semi-decent for City was Nico Gonzalez, our new signing. But the rest of the team just didn't show up at all. Mamouche, he did the free kick for the Gonzalez consolation that hit the post or the bar, whatever you want to class it as. But he wasn't really in the game, but you can't blame him. The service into him was shit. Stones went off injured, another injury. Like, a player that when he's fit, he's probably one of our most consistent players. But, like, most of our team has had injuries this season in, like, every department of the pitch. And it's just a season where we've just been very unlucky with injuries. That doesn't mean the performances that we've put in this season have been acceptable. Because we've got embarrassed several times this season. 4-0 to Tottenham, 3-3 against Feyenoord, 2-1 against United, 2-0 against Liverpool, 4-1 against Sporting, 5-1 against Arsenal. But the injuries hasn't helped at all. And it didn't help at all when we didn't buy a backup for Rodri in the summer. And we brought back Ilkay Gundogan instead. I'm sorry, I love Gundogan, but he's just past it. Treble mug. Sliders. Not sliders, sorry. Lucas, sorry. I don't know where I got sliders from. Have you ever won the treble? Have you fuck? Have you ever won the treble? Have you fuck? Have you ever won the treble? Ever won the treble? Ever won the treble? Have you fuck? For all the great stuff Real Madrid has done as a club, they've never won the treble. Fun fact for you there, lads. Manchester City have. We never win at home and we never win away. We lost last week and we lost today. We don't give a fuck because we're all pissed off. MCSC. Okay. We're going to back the club till we die. But that performance tonight wasn't acceptable. The players didn't even try for, like, large portions of the game. Well, like, Gonzalez tried, and I thought Kuzanov was all right. But the rest of the team just did absolutely nothing effort-wise. And that's not what you want to lose as. I was expecting us to go out of this tie, be realistic, if I was taking my City cap off. But we lost in a way where the players didn't even show much fight. And that's the worst way to lose, because if you lose and you show fight, you can handle that. Because it can happen. You can get beat by a better team on a given day. But the way that we lost was just not acceptable. We didn't have a shot till, like, on target until about the 70th odd minute. And you can't be expecting to go through when you're doing that. And we gave away 3 really sloppy goals. Mbappe wasn't being closed down for the third. Diaz, absolutely shocking. He's not been the same player since the 2021 season, which was his first season when he got Player of the Year. He was good in the treble year, I thought, but, like, he still wasn't as good as the Diaz of the first season. And, like, people say that he should be City captain. I agree, he should. But do we really want a captain to be a player that put in a performance like that? And who hasn't really been that consistent for us, other than 2 seasons, really. I'm not saying he's been bad for us, but, like, he's had 2 world-class seasons. 2. and the other seasons he's been not bad, but I'd say average. And he's picking up injury problems like pretty much every season. Like, I love Diaz, but like, where's the quality some of the time when we really need it? When we've really needed him this season, he's not been there. And I don't know why the biggest game of our season, Gundogan starts over Kevin De Bruyne. I'd even be playing like players like James McAtee over Gundogan. Gundogan's just not good enough anymore. He shouldn't be playing against teams like Real Madrid. He shouldn't be playing games for Manchester City Football Club anymore. He shouldn't be a Manchester City player anymore. He's just not good enough. Bernardo's not good enough anymore either. I love Bernardo, one of my favourite players, just not good enough. This was a great chance with all the injuries we've had this season to give James McAtee a great opportunity of games. And he came on, did all right, McAtee. Should have had a penalty as well, but wasn't given. Anyway, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I don't understand what Pep's been doing this season. Like, bringing back Gundogan was supposed to be a signing with him to be a squad player. But, like, he's been playing near enough every game. And that didn't have to be the case. Yeah, I know we've had injuries, but McAtee was there to have an opportunity to play. Nico O'Reilly was there to play. You could have given like players like Jacob Wright a chance. I know he's gone on loan now, or he might have been gone on permanent, I'm not sure. But, like, I don't understand what this constant love with Gundogan is. Like, he's playing like nearly every game. And he's just not good enough for this level anymore. He needs to be gone in the summer. Even if it means him going on a free transfer. He's just shit. I'm sorry, in the nicest way possible. Ilkay Gundogan is a shit footballer in 2025. And Bernardo Silva's a shit footballer in 2025. And Pep still picks them in our biggest game of the season against Real Madrid in a knockout phase playoff. And I don't understand why Jack Grealish wasn't given a chance in the midfield. Jack Grealish, why his career at City has been so shit for large portions of the time, other than treble year, is because he's not been used correctly. I'm not saying that Grealish has been great for us when it's been used correctly in like the odd game, but that one game he played against Forest when we won 3-0, he was fantastic in midfield. But what does Pep do? Next game puts him back out on the wing. Like, I'm sorry, but like, Pep's decision-making in the last year or so, this season and last, has been very questionable. And not a lot of fans will say it because of all the stuff that he's won for us in the past. But, like, the past is the past. The present is the present. Like, just because he's done our club wonders in the past doesn't mean that he's above criticism. I'm not, like, a Pep out guy. No. But you've got to take him for accountability for, like, some of his decision-making this season and in, like, previous seasons. Like, last season as well. But, like, what I don't understand the transfer market, like, over the past year or so as well. Like, we used to get, like, a lot of signings right. But, like, I feel like of late, we haven't. The January signings have been good. But, like, we left it too little too late. Like, the title was gone by December. We're out of the Champions League now. We've only got the FA Cup and top four to play for. Like, the season's basically a write-off at this point. And the squad needs a serious overload. You've got too many players in the team that's not good enough. Like, Savinho. It's all good him turning up against teams like Newcastle at home, West Ham at home. But where was he tonight? Like, I'm asking questions here. It's all good doing it against teams like Newcastle at home, West Ham at home, Leicester away. But when the going gets tough and you're playing Real Madrid away, there's nothing to be seen from Savinho. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Like, I don't know what to say. This City team is just so bad. We've got Liverpool on Sunday. And if we defend like that, we could get absolutely smacked again. It's just not acceptable. Like, the manner of performances is the thing that's really hurting me with this season. Like, a lot of the time, like, in previous seasons when we'd lose games, we'd show fight and fight to the very end. But it's like, almost like, when we concede a goal and we go behind, we give up and we concede more goals. Whereas in previous seasons, City would fight to the very end. Even if it was, like, unlikely of a comeback, we'd still keep going into the final whistle. This City team does not keep going. This City team crumbles after conceding. And we just concede goal after goal after conceding. It's just absolutely a shambles, this football club at the moment. And it needs serious sorting out. But at least we're not United. At least we have a treble unlike Real Madrid. And let's get the mug out. By the way, this is not like me being salty or anything like that, but if you ever won the triple up, you fought Real Madrid. They were by far the better team. Wanted it more than us, played far better than us, created the better chances, and put them away. So fair play to Real Madrid. But, like, they were acting like they beat some, like, quality City team tonight. This is the worst City team I've seen in my personal 15 years of life, nearly 16, from June. But, like, this team is so bad. Like, it's unbelievably bad. Words can't describe how bad this team is. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys later. I might do a few videos in between the Liverpool game. And see you soon. City till we die, though. That's all that matters.